Damn it, I blanked, you win. Alright. Hey you guys, it's it's Monday at 11:36 p.m. over here in Virginia Beach. So you know what time it is. It's time for me to respond to one of these videos. That's what fucking time it is. Let's go! Alright. I have to admit, hi, my name's David, and I'm guilty of doing and moving things without a tape measure. Yeah. To be honest, the only time I've ever used a tape measure was to measure myself, to see how tall I was. But then it's like, alright, we're gonna measure how tall we are. Break out the tape measure. Alright, yeah, cool. And then it's like, alright, let's move this furniture. Alright, throw the tape measure away. Let's get our hands up. Sorry. I just came from dance, so whatever. So yeah, like, matter of fact, hold on, let me take this. Alright, you see that? That's my dresser, right? That just happened to fit perfectly where it is. My bed, on the other hand, took a lot of movement. That mirror, all this, like, everything in here, I eyeballed. And half this stuff was already in here to begin with. Real quick, look at the Shaggy on the wall. My sister did that. I don't know if you can see him, but I don't want to get closer. Anyway, so I eyeball things all the freaking time. Like the ladies. Anyway, yeah, when I move things, I feel like if I'm using a tape measure, then I'm putting way too much work into it. I'm not a licensed contractor, or I'm not a licensed furniture mover. So why should I measure where stuff goes? I'll just push it around, and if it doesn't fit, then I'll shove it somewhere else so I can get more space. It's simple. It's really simple. Now, the one thing I'm gonna tell you something. I looked all over my room for like 10 minutes before I shot this video to try to find something that I borrowed, because I usually don't borrow things. But the one thing that I borrowed that I still feel kind of guilty for having is this knife. Now, this knife was given to me by I borrowed it from one of my homeboys because there was some beef a long time ago between me and this kid, but that was all squashed, and now I have this, and I feel like not only do I feel guilty, but I feel kind of weird for having it because I'm not a violent kid, well, not a weaponly violent. Anyway, I'm not a violent kid, so it's like, why do I have this knife? And every time I look at it, I'm like, I really need to get this back to him. And I feel kind of bad for having it because he told me that was his favorite knife. That his freaking somebody special gave it to him. But I mean, it's a really cool knife. Like, check it out. It's got like this green, black, two-tone stripe thingy going on. It's a little wobbly, but that's all I got, really. Like, I really looked all over my room for stuff that I borrow. I don't borrow things. Why would I borrow something from a fool who gives me soap as a gift? I don't really value your friendship enough to take one of your items. Because then if I borrow something, I borrow something small, like, yo, let me borrow a pencil. Okay. Then the next day they're like, hey man, can I borrow your girlfriend? And I'm gonna never get that back. So bump that. I'm not letting you borrow nothing, and I don't borrow nothing from you. That's just the way I roll. Alright. But anyway, that's me. That's what I'm saying. So, D out, the dark still here. And as always, Natalie, my mom rates you, but your mom hits that beautiful yellow button and subscribes. I suggest you do the same, because me and her, we were talking last night, and she feels that you don't show enough appreciation, but then again, the only parts of her I really do appreciate